Right, how are we doing, folks? Right, it's 0 grays per hour. We're okay. Number one fan's been away again. Where have you been this time, lad?
I've been to Lithuania. Went there for a few days. Went with friends. I think I was there about a week actually. Rented out a car.
We didn't get invited.
You didn't?
No, it's right.
No,
We've all been away to Poland for a week, didn't we?
we did. Really good.
That's good. So that footage is coming up soon, folks. But
But we haven't done an intro to that yet.
no,
So this is gonna have to come out after.
yeah.
Yeah, so I've rented a car and went to the capital Vilnius. I'll tell you what, I love the food in Lithuania. It's not really for vegetarians. I'd say it's like a lot of.
What sort of food is it? Like,
It's a lot of odd. Like you've got potato sausage, but it's potato and meat. It's a lot of odd stuff, and they do similar stuff to Polish as well. There's like pierogies. It's like dumplings, like parcels and bits and bobs like this. Potato cakes. There's all sorts. It's really like a lot of heavy foods. To be fair,
yeah.
it is, but it's really good.
So what sort of footage did you get there?
Yeah, so we drove around and went to a few castles and the Ninth Fort, where I think 50,000 people were massacred. So this was during World War II. You don't hear about these little places much. They don't really. I think it's because there's so many of them. So yeah, 50,000 people got massacred. Germans and the Russians had that. So I've droned that. I've droned a couple of other places, castles and stuff there. Yeah, it's really good. It's a really, really nice country, nice city, and lovely and clean, and nice people.
Yeah.
And great food.
Yeah, so amazing stuff. Right, so we check out his YouTube channel, folks. Escape the
Chaos.
and yeah, let's check it out now.
So we've just arrived in Lithuania, Vilnius, at Lux Express. Not the one, but it is very similar. Look at that sky. Is what we got. A bus from Riga. Just waiting for the Bolt now. Because they use Bolt here mainly, not Uber. Because we're at 4-5 kilometers from our hotel. But yeah, it's the start of Lithuania. So we are in the capital of Lithuania now. This is Vilnius. You can see there's I've been there years ago. 3 crosses on top of a hill. It's nice. This is the square.
So super long story short, everything
So this, folks, is a Roman Catholic basilica. I'm whispering because you're not meant to talk in here. But look at the size of these pillars. Look at the size of them. Massive. It's really big. That's the organ at the back that I was just showing. Wow. That's the building I was videoing earlier, the huge white building. Oh my goodness, look at this. Wow. This is another one of the rooms you're not allowed inside. So this here is John Paul II, or Jan Paweł II, the Polish Pope. I hope you can hear me because I'm trying to talk quiet. It's huge, this place. So that, as you can see, is the crypt. But I'm not sure how you go about going down. I'm assuming it's a paid tour. But I've not seen anything advertised. There's another little room in the basilica. Crazy. So that is also the Polish Pope. And that's also a Polish priest and possibly nun. That is the classic Catholic cathedral. Look at the size of those doors. Madness. Look at the thickness of those. I was whispering there just to be respectful because I've asked for silence. I don't know if you could hear me. I was going through a couple of bits. And yeah, I'm not filming my face too much because this is with this phone. When I flip it round, as you know, I can't see the screens. I don't know what I'm filming half the time. It's just my beard. So until I revert by the new camera, which I should be for September, which will be way past when this comes out, the new camera, I will mainly just film what I can see because you can't really see me anyway, so it seems pointless. Look at the size of it. Huge, beautiful inside, really nice and cool because of the thick walls. Yeah, it's really nice. Vilnius is a nice city, definitely worth a visit, I would say. Hope you liked the video and a few interesting things I'm going to see along the way. We're renting a car from tomorrow, so we're going to see a few other cities, some nice castles on the drone and some other bits. So there should be a bit more in Lithuania because we're here for longer. I was only in Latvia for pretty much 2 full days by the time we got there the first day. So, but I filmed what I could anyway. But yeah, it's a beautiful building, and it's free entry, folks. There's also that up there. I don't know what that is. Might have to look at that at some point. Lithuanian Old Town, this is. This is some traditional Lithuanian food. It's fried bread. Sometimes you get the dark rye bread with some dipping cheese sauce, and usually the bread is done with garlic as well. It's very nice. So just getting my Bolt scooter back. So I just popped into the shop. It's Iki in Lithuania, and apparently I went to get some beers to take back. And apparently it's illegal to sell beers after 8 PM in Lithuania. So there's some news for you. If you ever want to get some drinks, get them before 8 PM, or on a Sunday it's before 3 PM. I believe you can get them, you can buy beer in a restaurant, but like in any shop, it's illegal. So yeah, that was, I learned the hard way, so, you know, if you're ever here, bear that in mind. So here's a traditional Lithuanian dish, potato sausage, some sour cream and other sauce. Looks good. And beetroot soup. That's what I just had. I don't know if I said, but it's basically, it's a potato sausage with pork chunks in it, and there's a sour cream, and you can see a crackling sauce. It is as good as it sounds. It's really nice. I do recommend that. So this is the cathedral in Kaunas, a city in Lithuania, the second biggest one. Look how pretty it is. Wow, look at the decor of this. Crazy. It seems like all I'm filming is inside churches or cathedrals. Subscribe to my channel, folks. You get to see lots of churches here. We come in as well because it's so cool inside. It's like natural air conditioning. It's so nice. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. Wow. Is the central square of the city of Kaunas.
Carolina. Jesus.
So today I am in city of Kaunas. There's a fortress here called the Ninth Fortress. I don't know too much history, haven't had time to look it up before I went, but I know there's a lot of people were massacred here. I think during World War II, I think with the Russian occupation and the Nazi occupation, so I think quite a lot of people died here. So I've come to drone this basically. A little bit windy today, but I'm hoping it should be okay. Yeah, so let the journey begin. There's a just up there. You can see there's a monument. I'll show you in a bit. A huge monument dedicated to all those people. Pretty somber place, to be honest. But yeah, as all these places, a lot of bad history. But yeah, so look out for the drone footage. I'll probably have a little walk around after and show you, because you can walk around the edge of it, so I'll show you that. So as you can see, pretty dark place, this one. There's a mass murder site sign, so I'm assuming the monument is erected over the murder site, or anyway it's pretty close by. But yeah, huge monument. But yeah, I'm not sure how much you can see on the phone, but there's like faces carved within this monument, and like hands coming out. It's almost, I don't know, maybe to signify trying to escape. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, crazy. This is just one of many sites around Europe where people were mass murdered. So many respect to those, you know, rest in peace to those people, should I say. It's crazy times. But I think they've done a nice job of the monument. It's nice to have something there, isn't it, really? Because I'm guessing that quite a lot of the people were unknown. Doing the video, folks, of around this fort. Look at that, it's terrible. I'll zoom in so you can see. Crazy. So it's in English there. So I'm going to show you some of it and do a walk around this fort. Sadly I can't go inside today, but I've just droned it. It was quite difficult because it's quite windy and it wouldn't let me go further much past there. It was a restricted zone, so I couldn't. I don't know what zone this was. It didn't specify, but it wouldn't let me fly past it very far, so I got as much as I could. But you can see there's a wall there and it looks like a moat kind of structure. But yeah, crazy what went on here, along with many other places. It's not nice at all. As you can see, it stretches on all the way down there, and this is the rear of the fort. That's where I just came from. It's the monument, and that's the bit I've just walked down. To be honest, it's really well kept now. Like the grass is cut, you know, there's trees. It doesn't look looks maintained, you know, to stop it. I'm assuming stop it falling down, getting destroyed, because you know it's a place where many people died, so they should really preserve it. Because unfortunately, a lot of people was murdered here. And here we are, just heading round to the other side. As you can see, there's a lot of what looks like bullet holes, I mean, in the wall. I'll zoom in. I mean, obviously that's where plaster, it looks like is part of the concrete's come off, but you can see next to it, looks like bullet holes scattered across it, which say many people were murdered. It may have been the points where they shot them. Unfortunately, so it's not all the way along. That's just missing plaster. So yeah, sad, very sad. So places like Lithuania, you don't hear so much about this kind of atrocity happening. Although it did, I just don't think it happened on, you know, such a mass scale as it did in Poland, places like Poland and Germany, France, etc. But it still happened here. You know, lots of Jews were, families and other people were slaughtered, unfortunately. It's sad, really, really sad. It's odd feeling to be here. But for those of you that are not able to make it, I just wanted to show some history. Hope you liked the video. There's been a bit of filming in Lithuania. Next, I'm actually going now to drone Trakai Castle. I'm not going to go inside today. It's just on the way back. I'm going to drone it, and I think we're going to go inside on Saturday. It's on an island surrounding lakes. Looks really nice. So that's the next point for me. I'm just hoping the weather, it isn't as windy, because it's quite windy here. So we'll have to see what it's like. Hopefully it's okay. But yeah, this is come around another part of the fort, and it'll be around the front in a minute. And that's coming around the front of the fort. It's good that, you know, it's free to park, free to come in and walk around around the fort, so it's quite good. Crazy place. So little tour. This is the car we've rented. It's a little Hyundai i10. Officially, we wanted to rent Fiat 500. That was the car we chose, just because it's, you know, it's cheaper, and there's just two of us. We don't need something too big. But yeah, that's the little. It's all right, to be honest. It's not bad. Does the job, to be fair. And whilst you're on this matter, if you ever drive in Lithuania, something I noticed, they have the slip roads onto the motorways are very short, very tight bends as well. And what was worse, as you enter the motorway, they've got a slipway and they've got an exit on the same place. So it's chaos. You've got people trying to get onto the motorway from the slip road, and you've got people trying to get off the motorway to exit. It's not every junction like that, but a lot of the junctions are like that, and it's chaos, really is. So just bear that in mind if you're ever going to drive over here, that it's different. You know, keeps it interesting. So this is a cheddar burger, folks, from KFC. Look how picturesque this is, folks. This is Trakai Castle, which I'm about to drone. It's a bit windy, but it should be fine. Look how nice that is. Yeah, it's really good. It's nice. I've got a good open point to drone. No trees around. So I shouldn't have any signal issues. So yeah, I'll show you inside the castle when I visit, but that's just not today. Today is just droning the outside. I've just finished droning. I think I've got some good footage. A bit windy, but it seemed to be okay. Apart from that, conditions are not too bad. But yeah, so here I am in Trakai Castle. It's really, really picturesque here, really is. So I'm sure you don't want to see my face, but yeah, it's just surrounded by lakes. You'll see some of the drone footage. I don't know whether the drone footage will be out before this video or not, but yeah, it's literally surrounded by lakes. It's so picturesque. Look how clean that water is. Look at that. It's crazy. Oh wow, that wood's a bit spongy. But yeah, look at that. Really nice. Looks like they're practicing for something, folks. is Trackeye Castle. Right in the middle of the lake, little island. Got a bridge to cross. Beautiful here. I was here the other day, it wasn't that busy, but it's a Sunday and there's so many people out on boats and boards and all sorts. Oh wow, really cool. This is inside the castle, folks. I'm climbing what I think is the top of the tower.
Manchmal kann man die sehen, wie die kleine Kinder laufen, die im Volkstracht und auch
So a lot of these rooms are like exhibits and showing a bit of history. Crazy. I think that's what it used to look like, because I know it was rebuilt. So, yeah, this is about the second stage of the restoration. You can see it there and pause it if you wanted to read that. And there. Yes, I'm assuming that's all the materials that were used. It's pretty cool. So yeah, it was quite a bit of a mess. Unfortunately, it looks like we can't go up. Yeah, I thought I was climbing the tower, but it was locked. So you can't go up any further than where I am. It looks really like medieval inside. It's really cool. I think this is a chapel. Wow, and that's this rug that sign is for. Huge. So this looks like a chapel, folks. Wow. It's nice. And there's the throne. Look at those chests, good detail. It's a drawbridge, folks.
So if you look there, you can see the old and the new where it's been rebuilt. That looks like it's all been rebuilt, but yeah, it's quite destroyed. So it looks like I spent a lot of time and money on this. Oh wow. So I think this is a reconstruction of how it used to be. Look at that. Amazing. So there you go, you can pause if you want to read that. Wow, look at the detail on that. That's ivory as well. Crazy. Yeah, so we are here at the top. They've got a lot of old artifacts and stuff here. These are all old stamps that what you'd use to stamp on letters. A lot of stuff here, it's pretty cool. There will be a drone video of this coming out, so there'll be a bit more information on there as well. Definitely worth a visit, so picturesque. Oh, it's a dining room. Nice. Oh wow, look at that. Amazing. This is one of the towers, top of.
Plata tal cual como si fuera acero. Así.
So there is further, should I say. But for some reason you're not allowed to go up very high here. Not sure why, but it's worth a visit. There's a lot of like expeditions and, you know, bits and bobs of what they've found. It's really nice. It's just a shame you can't go up very high, and either of those towers you can't go up to the top. No idea why, but this is the inside courtyard. Have a little walk around the outside now. So you can see there, look, the new meets the old, where they've rebuilt it. I think it was quite a lot of it was rebuilt from what I read as well. I'm sure the Nazis made 2 attempts in World War I and World War II. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. And also what I read, this was rebuilt against the Soviet Union's agreement, basically. They weren't agreeing to it, but Lithuania went ahead and rebuilt it anyway, so good on them. This is the outside. It's really nice. Literally, as you can see, it's on its own island, surrounded by the lake, which you actually can swim in. I don't have shorts, unfortunately. But it'd be a nice place. Have a swim, the water's clear. Gutted I don't have my trunks, folks. Look at that water. How clear it is. Ah, so annoying. This, folks, is the Gediminas Castle Tower. Out of breath because I've just walked all the way from the bottom there up here. There are there's stairs which we took the walk, or you can there's a little lift, like a stair lift sort of thing, similar to one I've got in Folkestone. Standard stair, I can't remember what they're called. You have to pay for that obviously, but I'm not sure what the cost is. But obviously it's free to roam around here. And that's the lovely white crosses. I have drone this tower again the other night, so you should see it. Yes, we walk from down the bottom, and this is a view of Vilnius, Monday day, and our last day. So I'm going to go to the top of that now, so I'll catch you when I'm up there. This is inside the first bit. Oh wow. So normally, folks, it's €6 per person to get in here. So basically the grounds you can go up and walk around for free, but to go up to this tower it's €6 per person. But we got in for free because the last Sunday of every month it's free for everyone. So we're just lucky it's the last Sunday, so we didn't pay. So if you come here and you're on the last Sunday, then come then. Oh wow, look at that. That view. Wow, look at that view. Amazing. So now we're going to go upstairs. So this is another level, still inside. You can actually go to the roof on this one. So I believe this was 200 kilometers long, this line. This is Lithuanian, different people joining for their independence against the Soviet Union. It's crazy. Yeah, something like 200 kilometers. Doesn't say, unfortunately. And it was the very top. Really nice view. I'll take you around the whole thing for the view. So that's the hill of the white crosses there I showed you earlier. That's the old town, and the where I went and showed you the cathedral and the square. That street there is great for restaurants. So yeah, this is all the old town. Really nice. It's a river.
It's nice that they've destroyed.
Yeah, that's the river there. So our hotel, Best Western, was just around about here somewhere. I don't know, not too far from the centre. It was okay for the price. Don't know if you still can, but you used to be able to eat up there, that tower. I actually have many years ago, 2007, but I'm not sure. They had a revolving restaurant. It's really cool. Yeah, this is Vilnius. Worth a visit. So that part they're renovating, you can't enter at the moment. I assume you will be able to at some point, but that's all closed off. It's just the tower. Oh, I can't see it. Yeah. And there's the stairs all the way down. So that's it, folks. End of the holiday. I've just dropped the car off. Used their loo. We're going to go to the airport now, in the lounge, hopefully. A little tip for you is in Lithuania, just in case you don't know, most of the toilets, you can't put paper down there, predominantly all of them, because the soil pipes are too small, not designed for toilet paper, so you have to put it in a bin, which isn't nice. Our hotel was fine because it was a modern hotel, but yeah, in general, it has to be put in a separate bin, which, bit of advice. And that's the car, gone.